If any artist were to cover your song, which artist would you want it to be?
Tom Odell.
Yeah, Tom
Oh,
Odell.
that'd be interesting, yeah. Just tell him.
Tom Odell.
You heard him.
We're talking to you, buddy.
Hey guys, I'm Vanessa from House in the Sand, and today I'm in Munich and I'm here with James Party. Hi guys.
Oh,
Hey,
I should be looking this way.
Yeah, just say hello to everyone.
Hello.
Cool, so yeah, you're on tour with Tom Odell right now. So how's that thing treating you so far?
It's been amazing. It's been
Yeah.
probably one of the best experiences of our lives, collectively.
Good.
Some of the best shows we've ever played, the biggest crowds we've ever played. Yeah, it's been amazing.
So cool. Yeah, so you've done a lot of different cities as well.
Yeah.
And do you ever really notice any differences between those cities?
There's a bit of a difference between Western and like sort of the beginning of Eastern Europe, like going from like Poland and Prague compared to like Amsterdam or Berlin.
Right.
You notice a bit of the difference, especially in the architecture, which is really cool.
That's really good. Yeah, so do you get to do a lot of sightseeing as well?
No.
No, yeah.
Just driving
It's
all
like
day?
it's like get up, drive, play a show.
That's a shame
get up,
though, yeah.
But like as far as the crowds go, there's been a huge difference. Like
Yeah.
we had no idea Poznan was going to be as crazy as it was.
Was it crazy?
Oh yeah,
Amazing.
it was like one of the best responses we've had. Whereas last night in Berlin was a little
Yeah.
more of a mellow crowd, but loved it. Like bought a ton of discs. So
Yeah, so it's really interesting, I guess, for you as an artist to see what they're up to. Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
exactly.
So you spend a lot of time on the road. Is there anything you kind of do to keep your spirits up? And you just sitting there really grumpy?
drink lots of coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee is a huge thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's the same question that the guys in Tom Odell's band asked us. Like, how do you guys do it?
Yeah, because it can be exhausting,
We
right?
Yeah.
just
Especially
grind
with those-
ourselves down to zero, and then we go home and recharge.
Sounds good. So do you have any travel like must-haves that you have to
Just
take
make
with
sure you're
you?
really good friends.
Oh, that's hard.
It's just the hardest part.
Yeah.
Does it work for you?
It's worked this far. Yeah.
Make
Good.
sure your phone's charged.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know how people
Yeah.
toured before, like internet and cell phones.
Doesn't work. does it?
We can disappear in the car if we have to from each other.
Yeah.
So we've got audiobooks and stuff like that
Cool.
and music and whatnot. But for the most part, I'd say we're pretty tuned into each other.
Yeah.
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 We know if someone's grumpy to just, isolate them for a little
Yeah.
bit.
Quarantine.
Yeah, so what I've noticed, you've been playing together for a lot of time, like 10 years now. That's true.
Yeah, almost like 8
Feels
years.
like 20.
Yeah, so can you tell us a bit about how you got together as a band?
Well, we were sort of playing in a cover band back in university.
Yeah.
And we started writing original songs, and sort of we found ourselves one night playing at like a bar on campus, and all of a sudden like half our set was originals and people were digging it, and so we started booking shows downtown Toronto and playing, and people came out. So
Yeah. So yeah, you've also got a lot of covers online.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So do you just enjoy like taking a song and tearing it apart, putting it back together? Is that something you really love as a band?
Well, there's like a venue in Toronto called the Cameron House that we play a lot, and the way they work there is you do 3 sets a night.
Right.
And so when we were first starting out, we didn't have 3 sets of original material, so you'd have to learn a bunch of covers to fill the space. And then also with covers, you can sort of show people what music you're into and what sort of influenced you. And so we just started doing that, and we just love playing covers. It's fun.
Yeah. So here's a question I love asking people: is if any artist were to cover your song, which artist would you want it to be?
Tom Odell.
Yeah, Tom
Oh,
Odell.
that'd be interesting. Yeah. Just tell them.
Tom Odell.
You heard him.
Yell,
We're
yell.
talking to you, buddy.
Amazing. So yeah, what kind of music are you into? Because you just mentioned that. What stuff is it?
We're pretty eclectic, but
Brit rock
we
stuff.
love a lot of Brit rock. That's why
Yeah.
hooking up with Tom Odell has been so great, because we love his music, but also like the Strokes, and there's a lot of good Canadian bands that haven't yet sort of broken out of Canada that are super good.
Amazing.
Yeah, that we're into.
Cool.
Yeah.
So do you want to give a shout out to any of those bands so people can go and listen?
You guys have to check out Ferraro from Toronto.
Yeah, Ferraro's great.
Sam Roberts band.
Arkells.
Arkells, they're here right now.
Okay, cool. That should give them something to listen to. Cool. Yeah, another thing is what's coming up for you guys? So are you working on something special right now?
We're working on getting back to Europe.
We're in the
Gonna be
midst.
tough
We're in
one.
the midst of the most special at the moment. So.
Yeah.
Right.
So following this up.
Yeah.
is number one
Cool.
on the agenda. And
Yeah.
we're touring Canada in February,
Mm-hmm.
And
in
then
the
hopefully
middle of
come
the
right
winter.
back.
Cool.
Lots of new recordings, lots of stuff always happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And if you had to describe your sound as an image, what would you choose? Like a scenery?
I love
like
that. Have we
It
ever
would
been
be
asked
like
that before?
I
It
hope
would be
not.
like-
I don't think so.
it would be
Yes.
like purple smoke coming out of a
A
telephone or something like that.
Right.
A rotary.
That's
Okay,
our
cool.
album
Yeah.
cover.
Mm.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's the one.
Lots of neon smoke.
Mm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Vintage telephones.
With maybe some lamps
Yeah.
and some like lighting globes. and
Paintings.
stuff.
Amazing.
Abstract paintings.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
But not too abstract.
Right. Okay, another thing I want to talk about is social media, which is a massive part of the music industry nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you think you spend a lot of time on it as a band to promote, talk about?
An unhealthy amount,
Yeah.
for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, an unhealthy amount of time on our phones in general. But I try not to.
We think it's modern day fan mail,
Yeah.
and it's way easier to actually respond to people than if you're writing letters, which we're also doing. Actually, we're writing
Really?
postcards to fans back home that bought them online to support us.
That's amazing.
So we got a bit of the old and a bit of the new. But I think it's great, and we talk a lot about what we're gonna post, and
Yeah.
you just have to be very active on it.
Yeah, so you kind of put a lot of thoughts into it, do you?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I thought.
We definitely don't post like stupid pictures.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
so much stuff, but
We
Yeah.
still
Enough.
like we still
That's
like
good.
meeting our fans face to face too. So like tonight
Yeah.
after the show, after all the shows, we've been sort of meeting as many people as we
Yeah.
can, and that's always really rewarding. The social media is just a way for them to keep in touch with us on a regular
Definitely.
basis, and that's been really fun.
Yeah, I think like on this tour alone, we've almost doubled our following
That's so
on
good. Yeah.
on Instagram at least. I don't know about
Everything.
Facebook and Twitter,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
so
doing
it's
well.
pretty incredible.
Yeah.
And it lets us know where we should go back, because
Yeah,
we have a
it's
lot of people
brilliant.
from all over the place, specifically in Poland. We're getting a lot of messages being like, "We need you guys back,"
Oh, that's so cool.
so,
Yeah.
which is awesome.
Yeah, and how do you feel about, going on Instagram, seeing videos of your gigs online? Does it make you feel kind of
It's
weird?
awesome.
Is it cool?
No, it's
No,
great.
it's awesome.
It's kind of like
fantastic.
diary, I guess.
As long as we're playing well.
Yeah, that's up to you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I think that's a lovely way to wrap things up.
Yeah.
So thanks so much
Well,
for
thank
taking
you
the
so
time.
much.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thanks a lot.
It was very lovely.
Very lovely.
Okay,
Thanks so
cool.
much.
Thanks. Okay.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I like
Yeah, great
this
questions.
setting.
Uh,
Thank you.